All right, let's dive into one of the most powerful and maybe one of the most misunderstood concepts in all of DeFi. We're talking about Uniswap v3 and this almost unbelievable idea of capital efficiency.
Yeah, 4,000x. Just let that number hang in the air for a second. That is not a typo. And it really represents a massive shift in how you can put your crypto to work.
So what does that even mean for you, practically? Well, think about it like this. What if you only needed $1 to do the same job that used to take $4,000? That is the incredible promise we're going to unpack right now.
Okay, so to really get why V3 is such a game changer, we have to rewind a bit and look at the old way of doing things. The big problem with older platforms was that a huge chunk of your money was basically just sitting there, not really doing anything.
I love this analogy because it makes it so clear. Think of the old system, Uniswap v2, like a giant floodlight. It just blasts light everywhere, right? It spreads your money across every possible price, from zero all the way to infinity. But here's the problem. Most of that area is empty. No trading happens there, so most of your money is just wasted. Now, Uniswap v3, that's a spotlight. You get to aim it. You focus all of your capital right where the action is in a tight little price range, making every single dollar pull its weight.
And the official name for this whole spotlight idea is concentrated liquidity. This is the big kahuna, the main innovation. Instead of just throwing your money into a pool and hoping for the best, you're now an active participant. You tell the protocol, hey, I want my money working right here. But, and this is key, remember you only earn those juicy fees when the price is actually inside the range you picked.
And if you want to see just how nuts this is, look at this chart. To earn this same amount of fees on a stablecoin pair, on V2 you would have needed $4 million. On V3, by concentrating your liquidity, you can get the exact same result with just $1,000. That is your 4,000x gain, right there in black and white. It's wild.
But, and this is a huge but, there's no such thing as a free lunch, especially in DeFi. This incredible power is absolutely a double-edged sword, and if you're not careful, you can get seriously cut.
So let's talk about the good stuff first. When the price is behaving and it's trading right inside your little spotlight, oh man, it is perfect. You are earning the maximum possible fees for every single dollar you put in. We're talking returns that can be 10, 20, even 100 times higher than you'd ever see on V2. This is the dream scenario.
But the second that price steps outside your range, the dream is over, instantly. First, the fees just stop. Your capital is now dead in the water. Second, your position automatically converts into whatever asset is dropping in value. And third, that big scary monster, impermanent loss, gets way, way bigger. It's magnified, meaning your potential losses are much more severe than they ever were before. So you've got this insane power on one hand and this pretty serious risk on the other. But look, this isn't about being scared of it. It's about knowing how to manage it. So let's get into some actual strategies for, taming this beast.
Okay, this table right here, this should be your new best friend. It just lays out all the trade-offs plain and simple. You can go full range, which is basically like using V2, super low risk, but also super low efficiency. Or you can start tightening up. A wide range gives you a nice little boost. Medium range is for more active folks who want higher returns, but can handle more risk. And then you have the narrow range. That's pro-level stuff. Insane efficiency, but also very, very high risk.
So the whole thing really boils down to this one simple idea. How wide or how narrow you set your range determines everything. It's your risk and reward dial. And seriously, the best advice I can give anyone is to just start wide. Play it safe. Get a feel for how it all works. You can always tighten that range later as you get more confident.
All right, now for the moment everyone dreads. Your position goes out of range. The price zips past your upper or lower bound. This is not the time to panic. This is the time to have a plan. Having a playbook ready to go turns a stressful moment into just a strategic move.
And this quote right here, this nails the #1 trap. You see your position is out of range. You see it's all in the one asset that's losing value, and your gut just screams at you to pull everything out. But panic withdrawing is usually the worst possible thing to do because it takes that impermanent loss and makes it very, very permanent.
So what do you do instead? You rebalance. It's a really simple 3-step process. First, you withdraw your position. And hey, don't forget to collect any fees you've already earned. Second, you swap your tokens so you have the right 50-50 mix for the new price. And third, you just create a new position with a new range right around that new current price. See, it's a calm, logical process. No panic needed.
Okay, we have covered a lot. We talked about the core concept, the huge risks, and the strategies to manage it all. So let's just boil it all down into one final checklist. Think of these as the rules of the game if you want to succeed with Uniswap v3. So here it is, your keys to mastery. Number 1, we've said it a bunch, but range selection is everything. 2, this is not a set it and forget it strategy. You got to be monitoring your positions. 3, grab your fees. They don't auto-compound, so you have to collect them yourself. 4, have a rebalancing plan and stick to it, no panic selling. 5, and this is for all the newcomers, start with wide, safe ranges. Seriously. And finally, number 6, all this active management can get expensive with gas fees, so do yourself a favor and use a layer 2 like Arbitrum or Optimism to keep those costs down.
And that brings us full circle. There's no doubt that Uniswap v3 gives you this incredible, almost unbelievable power to make your money work harder. So the real question isn't about the tech anymore. It's about you. Are you prepared to put in the work and actively manage the risk that comes along with that power?